What am I doing? Isn't that the question of the year? What am I doing? How am I going to do it? How's it going, you guys? It's a wonderful, beautiful Saturday, cloudless, and I hope you're enjoying it. I'm doing this video because it's really on my heart. I wrote notes on my hand throughout my shift so I wouldn't forget. But we as humans are always faced with the question, what am I doing? How am I going to do it? For the past month up until, I want to say a week ago, I had prayed and petitioned the Lord as to whether or not I begin Mount Hope Leadership School this year. And about a week ago, I asked the Lord again, God, is this Mount Hope Leadership School the path that you want me to start this year? And so I get up from my bed that morning, getting ready for work, but the instant my feet touched the floor, the petition over my heart was removed and replaced with this feeling of being a student of the ministry. So there's that little piece of direction there. Now I know what I want to pursue. Comes that question of the year. Which ministry? What am I doing? I have a heart for multiple ministries. I love to sing. I love to sign my worship. I love reaching the community. I love serving the community. So I'm faced with, what am I doing? Not only that, how am I going to get there? And looking at my hand notes again. And I felt stressed with all these deadlines, which course to go into, how I'm even gonna get there. And I felt like, you know when you got a big old 2,000 piece puzzle laid out all in front of you, and you know you gotta start a piece, but you're just overwhelmed because you don't know how to start. There's 2,000 pieces. It's kind of how I felt, you know? And so I'm bringing this to the Lord. Lord, what am I doing? And I felt so stressed out with these deadlines, you know, because it's coming up quick. And to the point where I broke in tears, you know, cried it out. You know when you go to a barbecue and there's always that one kid that had a great big cry, a little frustrated, and there's that one parent or uncle, aunt, whatever, it just looks at them like, lets them cry it out till they got nothing to cry, and then they comfort them like, hey, this is what's up. I felt like that this morning. I cried it out. God, what am I doing? How am I gonna get there? And I felt like God just, are you done? And when I got done crying, I just raised up my hands and closed my eyes and said, Lord, I trust you. God, I choose to rejoice in your presence amidst the unknown. And when I as soon as I did that, as soon as I submitted to the unknown, I distinctively felt the Lord utter ever so gently, "I am testing your faith." I listened to that, "I am testing your faith." And it flashed back a few months ago while I was homeless at the motel and found myself crying on my knees, "God, what am I going to do? How am I going to get there?" And in that moment at the motel, I submitted, chose to rejoice in the unknown, and just allowed the peace of Jesus just to overcome my situation. And in that moment back at the motel, I landed a job, landed a sweet home. And this morning, all of that registered after God said, "I am testing your faith." And I go, "Oh, so that's how it's gonna be." Okay, I got you. So after that, this morning I was led to begin a new devotional on YouVersion Bible app, and it's called How to Know God's Will. And in that moment, I don't have my journal on me, doggone it. I wanted to grab that to cross the lot. But in those moments, the Lord affirmed with me that even though I don't know what to do or how I'm going to get there, He brought up to me, I am addressing every life decision to God, whether it's starting a job, finding a home, choosing a course. Every life decision I bring it to Him. Every opinion or input that I need, I ask Him. And God was just affirming with me, you are already accomplishing the first step to knowing God's will, to knowing His will. And that is to bring before the Lord the life decisions that you have. And the toughest part in accomplishing that first step in knowing the Lord's will for you, is faithfully being patient. It's a struggle. I'm struggling. But I can, moment by moment, feel my faith strengthening. And it's really important for me to share this because I know that I am not the only one in this boat. And whether you or not you are or are not a Christ follower, you have a mark on your life because you have been gifted something special, that you have been specially made to play a special part. Whether or not you're a Christ follower currently, we are all gifted with something, and we are specially made to play a special part. And therefore, we are always faced with the question, what am I doing? How the heck am I going to get there? And I wanted to share with you that as soon as you submit in knowing that you have a special part to play because you have been specially gifted, no matter who you are or what you follow, you have been specially gifted of something and you know what it is. But once you wrap your mind around that potential, then the Lord starts bringing all these pieces that you're just overwhelmed with, and He brings them all together. This faith story has just begun. It's not over. Long from being over. It's not to say it's going to be a difficult or an easy journey. Nothing's easy. If it were easy, everyone would do it. There's a special mark on your life that you have been specially gifted with, and you have a special part to play. And as overwhelming as that may be sometimes, it's not a dead end. It's not impossible. So while I wait patiently, try to wait patiently and faithfully, I know that I am honored to play that special part, because every time I submit to His time frame and rejoice in the unknown, He always uses that to glorify Him. And every time He does that and I play that part, whether I find a job, found a home, it's just, I'm just overjoyed. Oh, so overjoyed, because God is faithful and He never fails you nor forsakes you. Deuteronomy 31:6, look it up. That's a promise breathed by God Himself. And He is faithful to that promise. Deuteronomy 31:6. Write it down. In the midst of the unknown, choose to rejoice in the Lord's presence. Choose the peace of Jesus in knowing that it's going to be taken care of. Not by our time frame. God knows, I know that. All these deadlines, I don't know. I don't know when, and I don't know what, and I don't know how. But I do know the Lord will not fail me, nor forsake me, and that He's just testing my faith every step of the way. Well, I think that's it for you guys. If you guys want to check out that devotional, it's on my account under Ray Kenny. You don't have to add me. It's public, so you can just go on my account. You can find it right there on the YouVersion Bible app, Ray Kenny, R-A-Y. And you can find that devotional there. It's a 4-day devotional, easy peasy. You don't have to do it on the dot, just, whenever. Yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Comment, whatever. I'm just trying to remember, making sure I got everything. Alright. It seems like that's it. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I don't know if some of you realize how awesome you are. You're pretty rad. Okay? You just tuck that in your heart. You're pretty rad. No matter what you're doing, what you've done, or what you don't know, you're rad. Specially made. No matter who you follow or what you follow, you are specially made. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. We're all specially made. Hang in there. I'm on my lunch, hence this rag thing, so I gotta get back inside. Love you. Peace.